Today's episode is not brought to you by our non-sponsor, Freedumb phone. For those of you that don't know, Freedumb phone is
name one time in history
is brought to you by a young man who has Carrie Elwes's hair from 1991, and I never had a wide chin beard like that. Like, I don't know if he's like a Amish Sim. We'll see, or whatever. But this is an ad for a new conservative service. I'm sure you'll all use it. It's called Freedumb phone.
History, where the people who banned books, media, and opinions were the good guys. Hi, I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm the world's youngest Bitcoin.
By the way, Eric.
Millionaire. I made it in Silicon Valley, and I've accomplished a lot in my life already. But now, I'm leaving big tech to fight for free speech.
So you're not going to do this, you're going straight analog then. He's leaving big tech to fight for free speech. That's it. He's done with it. He's going to start a newspaper and a business of what are called freedom cootie catchers, where you can, go like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States Confederacy. And then you turn over, pick a color, and then pick a, let's see, pick a number, 88, okay, and pick, all right, it's too random.
Because the big tech overlords are violating your privacy, censoring your speech,
and giving you lots of free, royalty-free music to play in ads, which you clearly got off of the Google site that lets you find. You Googled this music, just saying.
And I think that's so wrong.
It's so wrong. There's guys.
That's why I created the Freedumb phone.
The Freedumb phone.
And its uncensorable app store.
And its uncensorable app store.
Everyone is complaining about big tech censorship, but no one is doing anything about it. They say, build your own phone. So I did. Freedumb phone truly is the best phone in the world.
It's the best phone, guys. It's got like 9 apps.
It does everything your current phone does, except censor you and spy on you. With the Freedumb phone, your freedom of speech is our #1 priority.
Fabulous. So I'm gonna guess that it's just a burner phone you bought from a Chinese company. What's the substructure on it? It's a Huawei phone, isn't it?
That's why we built our own app store that is completely
Patriapp. 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 What? Patriapp.
Uncensored. If an app you love has been banned from the mainstream app stores,
yeah, your Stormfront, child porn, snuff films, you want it, you can find it in the Patri App Store.
You can still download it on ours.
Yeah, you can get, and honestly, it's in there. If you want one that's like, that stalkers use to follow middle school girls around in let's say, I don't know, off the top of my head, Arizona, that app is in the Patri App Store.
Because we don't ban apps, period.
Yeah, no apps are banned, period. If believe me, the Ku Klux Klan's, hookup site, Whiter, what is it called? WHITR in all caps. The dating app that only swipes right.
And we've developed the first operating system based on your free speech. There's no app tracking, no keyboard tracking, and no location tracking.
So basically it's useless if you want to use it like how most people use it. Like, it doesn't work at Starbucks. You can't use it for directions.
Because I believe in your security. How do we ensure you're being protected? Say hello to trust. Trust is our privacy guard.
Yeah, just trust him. Doesn't he look trustworthy to you? Guys, if you can't trust a guy who will allow a snuff film app on your phone, who can you trust? If you can't, if a human trafficker is having a hard time downloading his dark web app, this is the guy he calls. Doesn't he look trustworthy?
It's designed to warn you whenever an app or a website is tracking you and gives you the option to stop it.
Yeah, all phones have that.
Your data, your rules.
Yeah, and your white supremacy hand signal, right? Got to throw that in, otherwise they won't know I'm on the team. By the way, this is the OK symbol. It is not a white supremacy symbol. It was started as a troll on Reddit. I'm not giving the OK symbol to white supremacists. Fuck that. No, you do not get to, like, look, we let you guys have a Tibetan symbol. That's it. That's all you get. You don't get to usurp, like, Nordic gods. You don't get to just use anything you want for, and just, all right, well, I guess we can't, none of us can say that anymore. You can't wear a red cross on your shirt anymore because, you know, you support the Red Cross now because it's a white supremacist Nazi thing. Sorry, they get to have it. They claim it, it's theirs. Fuck that.
That's our motto.
Yeah, thank you, Can't Stop Lying. Yeah, this is the OK symbol. And the greatest display of the OK symbol was Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop, and it ever shall be so.
The Freedom Phone is comparable to the best smartphones on the market.
Yeah, it's rectangular. It's got glass on the front and some sort of camera. You can compare it to that. It can be held in your hand.
It has an edge-to-edge screen, a super fast processor, and multiple cameras. And your SIM card transfers into the Freedom Phone seamlessly.
Yeah, it's a burner. You made a fucking burner. Seriously.
Big tech companies hold a monopoly on public communication and the dissemination of information, and they are abusing that power.
By the way, I'm going to need to see the specs on this thing, and if he doesn't freely show the specs to the world, what is he hiding? It's a Huawei phone.
Nobody elected Mark or Jack to be the arbiters of truth in America.
And nobody elected you to buy a Huawei phone and release it into the United States with spyware built in, but a little trust sticker on it.
Yet they still thought it was okay to ban a sitting president from their platforms. If they censor a president, they will censor anyone.
Well, no, I mean, not anyone has the power to invoke it, you know, an insurrection and make it actually happen. So a flailing nudnik in the middle of nowhere isn't going to get the same kind of scrutiny someone in a position of power says. And therefore, if a doctor or a president or somebody in a senator or something is saying some shit that's really off the reservation, it carries with it the force of authority and therefore requires more scrutiny than just the average citizen. So no, that's not the case, because the president was allowed to do stuff that got other people kicked off for a very long time. He actually got special treatment. But anyways, show us your Huawei phone again.
Imagine if Mark Zuckerberg censored MLK or Abraham Lincoln.
I can. It'd be great. Yeah. Like if he was in the Telegraph studio, just like took someone's hand off of it and then hopped on a jet ski or something.
The course of history would have been altered forever. Out of all the constitutional amendments,
it comes in a nice box.
There's a reason why the Founding Fathers made the right to free speech the very first. I believe you have a voice that deserves to be heard without being censored.
And he's talking to you, human traffickers, child pornographers, and snuff film directors, budding snuff film directors. You've got a phone to call your next victim, whether they know it or not. Who says they have to be willing participants? They can't track who you are. That's right. Yeah, if you want to stalk your ex-girlfriend, like the FBI couldn't even ever ask. It just won't work. This is awesome.
Protect yourself from big tech censorship.
And when you meet your next middle school wife,
let your voice be heard.
Yeah, unless you don't want it to be heard, which is by the authorities or your victims, of course, because that helps, you know. I mean, you get like, what if Mark Zuckerberg had censored Abraham Lincoln or MLK? Well, then there'd been like a myriad of other sources where people could have heard it, and if they didn't hear it, they'd go, fuck it, I'm not going there anymore. That's what would have happened. But what if there was no way to interrupt a massive human trafficking group because of assholes like this? Oh, that shit does happen. Okay.
Live free with the Freedom Phone.
Freedumb phone. And music for the snuff film maker in you. Yes, today's episode is not brought to you by future snuff filmmakers of the world who are using the Freedom Phone, who are busting down the door of the Freedumb store to get their Freedumb phone. And nothing to worry about, though, folks. Please don't concern yourself.